Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm excited to do some readings today, super excited. First I was thinking we could do just a little meditation, just to ground and clear. Oh, here comes little mouse. Little mouse is joining. So just sit comfortably, take a few deep breaths. Now imagine you're walking through a forest, beautiful tropical forest, subtropical forest. Listen to all the sounds around you. There might be some cicadas, some crickets, some birds. And what do you see? What plants do you look at and feel excited by? What draws your attention? What plants draw your attention as you walk along a path? The forest soon comes to a clearing, an opening. There's a waterfall. And a pool beneath it. You sit by the water that's now still after it's come rushing over the edge of the waterfall. Maybe you go for a swim. Maybe you just check the temperature with your hand. Or maybe you just sit and admire and look at the ripples on the still surface. Now, you're walking along the rocks around the pool of water to a little alcove behind the waterfall. You sit down on the rocks. You can hear the power of the water gushing down. And you start to feel at ease, relax. Let your higher self draw your attention to any parts of your body that might need healing or clearing. Visualize those parts of your body, whether it's physical or energetic. Maybe there's just a heaviness that you might feel. Just let yourself be guided to those areas. I want you to see that area in a specific color, whatever color you desire. And now, as the waterfall comes down quickly over the edge of the rock above, Imagine that the power of that water is drawing away that heaviness, that pain, that fatigue, that block, that wound. And see the color being drawn towards the power of the water and away from you, so it too can be transmuted and alchemized into the stillness of the pool beyond. Take a few more deep breaths and sink in to where you are and really feel and acknowledge the lightness after releasing. What doesn't serve you anymore? Gently come back to your surroundings. And open your eyes. And let's do some readings. Yay, I'm so excited. Okay. So I'm thinking I might do so we're just gonna do a quick tarot spread. Just to sort of get a baseline. Ah, lovely. So currently, you've got the fortune card. I don't know if you can see that. I don't really know what it's filming right now, but you've got the fortune card straight out. And it's saying that you're becoming more aware of the way the universe works, the way law of attraction works, the way that we can use energy to our advantage, our positive advantage, and that there is a cause and effect, and that's a power that exists in the universe for everything. An action, a consequence, a cause, and an effect. And we get what we give, in a sense. And then if we take that and understand that to bring more positivity into our lives and to take advantage of bringing more positivity into our lives, we have to give it out. Even if it's something so simple. Gifting someone some lavender that you picked from your garden. Just a simple act of giving brings a sense of abundance because you had something. You still had something to give. And in turn, that thought and attention that you put into doing something kind for somebody else, that's going to flow back to you. Because you're in a time now that's very potent, very powerful, very abundant, and you're on course to begin aligning with where you need to be. But at the same time, you need to trust and let your higher self guide. You need to surrender. You might have challenges in letting go. You might have challenges in truly releasing things that don't work, ways of being and living that don't work. Right now, these wheels are being set in motion. The mechanics of the universe, the cogs are starting to turn. And we just need to let go and be guided. Just have a pause. And in that pause, you might feel as if you're stuck, or you're pinned down, or you're feeling claustrophobic. But it's all part of this alignment to a path and the mechanics of the way the universe is working to help you be on that path. But let's see. You've got the completion card, the Four of Wands. And again, just highlighting this idea of the cosmic order of things, the cycle of things, how things begin and end and begin again. And there's lessons that come up and you think you've dealt with them, but then they come up again and you go a little bit deeper. And it's about trying to synthesize these two experiences of wanting to move forward, wanting to give, wanting to express, and simultaneously needing to come back and integrate, learn lessons, complete things, be still, pause, assess what really you should be giving your energy to. And really letting go of anything that stops you from being your own authority. Anything that stops you from leading and guiding yourself, giving yourself structure. Anything that stops you from making the decisions that you need to make for yourself, we need to let go. Because now is a time where we need to begin something. We need to establish ourselves. We need to put ourselves in the role of a leadership position, authority, making choices for ourselves and maybe those around us, a community around us, that we don't just move forward for ourselves, we move forward for those around us as well. And finding your center. You're still looking around, seeing what opportunities are there, how you can be successful, but you're holding the power in the stillness and waiting for the right moment, because that is important because what energy you give out, you're going to receive. So having that pause, having that power, holding it, completing any cycles that need to be ended, integrating any lessons that need to be learned so you can move forward, and then sit in the power that that gives you and relinquish anything that stops you from having that experience. So I feel like you're going to be very inspired and fired up and so ready to move forward. And that's going to help you. You're ready to embrace what's coming, embrace your ambitions. You're ready to take that step. But it's all about harnessing that power and that fire and being able to have it sustained. And in sustaining that, that's going to help you have more groundedness in developing these structures, in decision making, in being an authority, because you know, you have the vision, and that fire is just going to cultivate and sit with you and give you energy. But it's all about not always acting on the first thing, acting on the thing that needs to be acted on. That's the best motivator and the best way of moving forward, the best thing to give your energy to. That's what's really going to help you. Got the abundance card. Whew. And the next step is just abundance, overflowing, abounding joy, expansion, liberation of self, elation. These are the cards that I learned on. I've got little writing all around them. I feel like the power that we have, knowing what we need to give, knowing what we need to step away from or disengage from, knowing what vision we have, knowing that we can move forward into it. All of these things are adding up to a place where we're going to be able to receive something of value. And it doesn't have to be something physical, it could be something emotional, opening up more to the world, to people, because you're liberating yourself, you're giving more expressive you're giving more of an expression of yourself to the world, and that's allowing joy and expansion. I'm just going to clarify this card here. So you may have felt let down. You might be moving through some loss or grief or sadness or any kind of separation. And I feel like the next step, yeah, there we go. So it's saying that you need to move through any kind of sense of separation that you have. You need to unite with Source, be transcendent, understand that this is all working for you and you're a part of a bigger web. And needing to acknowledge and unite with a greater sense of connectedness. Death. Transformation, renewal, ending a phase or cycle, transitions, letting go. Yeah, let go of anything that makes you feel separate, that makes you feel unstable, that makes you feel as if you can't ground, that makes you feel confused, that makes you feel as if you're not sure which way is up or down. Anything that makes you feel alone, we're going to leave that behind. And we're going to understand that it's the end of a cycle, because when we really connect with knowing we are not alone, knowing that there is something bigger within our experience that we feel. We can feel it. We know that it's there. This deeper sense of humanness, of life that we connect to. That is important to connect to and feel connected. Okay. I'm just going to put those there. Got my clear quartz here. Just wanted some very clear energy. This is the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. So beautiful. I love this so much. I just pull a few cards from here. Ooh. Oof. So fun when I pick cards. It's I almost have this little golden light in my head saying pick that one when I'm running my hand along the card deck, which is really fun, trying to follow its direction. All right, let's see what we've got. These are new ones that I have, and I'm really excited about them because the artwork is gorgeous and the writing, stunning. All right, so we have the meditation. Peace, relief, sanctuary. So this goes back to the Hanged Man. Just a needing to surrender, just a let go, create a sense of peace, relief, create your own sanctuary that you can just be in and automatically feel at ease. And also this kind of looks like the meditation that I felt guided to do today. Just sitting by a waterfall, meditating. I love that. Perfect. Perfect. It's this one, the dolphin caller. Pure, joyful friendships, loving help. Love it. Kindred spirits. It's very cute. So we've got a lot of companion, friendship, energy, a lot of help and guidance and comfort and fun and excitement and friendship and just being together with them, being excited by it. You have your sense of needing to meditate and have a sanctuary of peace that you can fall into in moments where you really need to step into a more peaceful, relaxed state. And building a sanctuary within yourself, not just in a physical space, but building a sanctuary within yourself. What makes you feel safe? What makes you feel safe within yourself? And build practices around that fit you, that fit your personality, that suit you. Meditation doesn't always have to be sitting in silence, trying to clear your mind. If you feel mindful and meditative, going for a walk, do that. If you're feeling overwhelmed and the way that you can feel safe is going swimming, running, yoga, drawing, do that. But also remember that equally as important as creating that sanctuary within yourself is to engage with the people around you, the friends around you, the friends, guides, not only in the physical, but in the spiritual realm as well. It's so good. So I love this card, the Dolphin Caller. Pure, joyful friendships. Loving help. I love it. Might just read from the book. The meditation. This being is in meditation out in the wild beyond, yet deep within their own being. They hold a burning bundle of herbs, its smoke cleaning and clearing the human world's kindred spirits. As human beings, we are sometimes very aware of what seems to be our aloneness. We are surrounded so often by crowds of people, yet there is a deep and almost overwhelming yearning for true friendship and companionship. We yearn not simply to be around others, but to be seen and understood, cared for and communed with. So many of our interactions now lack that soulfulness, and we sometimes yearn for the companionships that we know we are meant to be experiencing. Illumination. I have kinship and friendship beyond the world of humans. Spirit loves me. So I really get the sense that there's just a pause needing to happen and a real sense of clearing. Because if we go back to the fortune cards and knowing that it's not just about money, it's about energy exchange. How fortunate are we in our exchange of energies? And what energy do we give that we want to receive back? It's a classic thing that you learn. Treat others how you want to be treated, right? But I think it's really, if you're wanting to build a new life, I feel like many people at the moment are feeling like they're on the precipice of a new era, moving into a new and not a new but an elevated part of themselves and their life, and there's something energetic that needs to follow that. The clearing, the cleansing, the letting go of the heaviness. and allowing yourself to be joyful, allowing yourself to be light and playful and be guided and feel peace. Because when we have so many thoughts, ruminations, anxieties, it can feel like a chaotic whirlwind. And in that space, it's hard to really know which direction you need to move in. But when you sit and you allow yourself to be guided and you create a sanctuary, a place of safety and peace within yourself that you can always come back to and feel relief, to be like, when you can create that place within you and understand that what energy is surrounding you, what support that you have around you is so important, and that being joyful is so important. It's not frivolous, it's not silly. Being buoyant and light is so important when we're moving forward and wanting to be an elevated version of ourselves. Because we need to not just learn new things, but really shed these things from our awareness, our understanding, our body, our subconscious, our energy body, and just sort of peel it off like this. Because we want to be lighter, we want to be joyous, and being buoyant comes through joy, laughter, celebration. When you can engage with those things as well as having that balance of meditation, that balance in your mind, in your body, that quiet to lead you forward in a way that is very clear, where you're cleansed and you're making decisions from a very grounded, cleansed, clear space. It's going to be amazing. Okay, well, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I love reading cards, so I am definitely going to be doing more of this. Bye.